another bill on the table. The ceiling fan wheezes, speaker humming in the corner while my timeline freezes. And a track called Bando Key cuts through the static air. And every ghost from that AC Nad age is suddenly there. Adult teller, yeah, just another week, another bill to be paid. Another memory that I thought would fade. Yeah, yeah. I'm just smiling at these ghosts in my memories. 2 years blazing like they'd stretch for centuries. 3 kids, 1 bike, burning school night energies. Kings of a kingdom built from cables and reveries. Net cafe was our chapel, flickering old machines and keys. Cheap headsets, crack CDs, sacred gamer accessories. If yesterday was enough, I go back readily. But all I own now are these looping memories. We were 3 in the frame, lowest legends in our teens. The skinny one, the heavy one, and me stuck in between. School bells rang, but the AC net rewired our routines. Hoy Quambo Lam, neon crowned as captains of the screens. Warcraft in 1 row, crossfire echoes down the aisle. Dusty fans above our heads, blue light bending every smile. Cheap pets and sticky keys, second-hand accessories. But to us that little shoppy shiny palace overseas. Riding 2 on 1 bike, chain screaming up the hill. Spotting you my last coin just to chase one more thrill. We swore without a word whatever life was sent. If one of us ever fell, the other 2 were meant. Then an ogre clan appeared, rumor turning into code. The first rows in the lobby, every heartbeat overload. To keep the match fair, we split our own infantry in 2. Never guessed that was a prophecy for what our bond would do. I'm just smiling at these ghosts in my memories. 2 years blazing like they stretch for centuries. 3 kids, 1 bike, burning school night energies. Kings of a kingdom built from cables and reveries. Net cafe was our chapel, flickering old machines and keys. Cheap headsets, crack CDs, sacred game accessories. If yesterday was enough, I go back readily. But all I own now are these looping memories. Then you walk through the door like a line I'd never rehearsed. Ponytail at 1 o'clock, pull my whole compass off its course. Late night Yahoo reveries, felt like private destinies. We poured our rookie hearts out, traded teenage energies. I had 0 expertise in love, no manuals, no guide. Just a shaky way your hand fit for 1 brief night at my side. Stop. Next morning you said I don't love you with a steady voice. 3 words made our centuries, plans dissolved to noise. The storm grew 3 faces, you, my mother, and my friends. 2 boys from that old bike, now on the other end. How do you queue for clan wars when the enemies you see are the very same IDs that once logged in next to me? School kept draining my energies and calling it discipline. So I cut class, cut ties, traced new trajectories from within. Walked out before the finals, no speeches, no applause. Just a kid leaving unsent, things hanging over that last homeroom. I'm just smiling at these ghosts in my memories. 2 years blazing like they stretch for centuries. A brotherhood forged in digital fight chemistries. A first love burning reckless through my arteries. Net cafe was our chapel, flickering old machines and keys. Cheap headsets, crack CDs, sacred gamer accessories. If yesterday was enough, I go back readily. But all I own now are these looping memories. They were turning pages for finals, chasing safe destinies. I was closing my chapter, walking off each stage restlessly. Left an unsent I love you, floating over the class. A quiet thank you to the boys who let my anger pass. You forgave every rageous quiff at my wild energies. Held the line beside me in our pixel infantry. Our late night reveries drew us perfect destinies. Morning light exposed our fractured trajectories. Now that smoke-filled cafe is gone, but it shelters me in sleep. A beautiful fortress where my younger self still breathes deep. When the pressure gets heavy and the present feels untrue, I rewind to that bike that net that first high from you. To the kid out there grinding through your own AC view. Enjoy the damn chaos while it's burning you through. Cause one day those same wild energies you're running from will be the only light you recognize when the nights go numb.
I tell her post it up, just watching from my window. City buzzes like a fridge and never learns to let go. Bills lean on each other like they're laughing at my name. This hood holds me in the headlock and pretends it's just a game.
Yeah. This backstreet's bittersweet. Fed me rice on chip concrete. Every neighbor's cooking secrets boiling over in the heat. Kids dribble flat basketballs where the drainage used to leak. Old men playing on plastic chairs, collecting gossip and the truth. Mopeds hum a tide, heartbeat underneath the markets yell. Stray dogs barking thunder like they're arguing with hell. I learned to spell survive before I ever learned to lead. Studied how to dodge a fist before a college cheat sheet. Mama stretching every paycheck like a rubber band in pain. I'm counting coins, praying taxes don't raise their rates again. My balance sheet is bleeding, landlord circling like a shark. Still I tip the lady selling coffee just to soften up the dark. Every wall is raw concrete, tagged with half your border dreams. Every alley plays a calm until the cops go through the scene. Some nights this place feels holy, some nights it smell like defeat, but I still kiss the pavement when I finally make ends. Yeah, my hood is like a hot pot, everything in one slow stew. Bitter smoke and bitter rage, all the spice that pulls me through from my window or the backseat. I just watch it all repeat. Every heartbreak, every hustle, simmer low on crack concrete. Yeah, my hood is like a hot pot, pour your soul and feel it burn. Gives me warmth and gives me scars. Every corner takes its turn. If I ever really leave it, will the flavor still be true, or will I taste the city's absence like a wound I never knew? I never studied Wall Street, only cross street rules at night, where they measure out respect by how you look someone in the eye. High street neon sells you dreams that your wallet can't afford. Side street shadows sell you shortcuts with a different kind of sword. Oh, there's preach on plastic stools about the days of smaller storms. Call our generation soft while the suns wear all our scars in different forms. I ride cramped in the backseat of a bus that crawls in place, watching billboards flexing futures I can't fit inside my space. Phone screen full of foreign skyline, someone flexing off his views while I dodge another raindrop sneaking through my bedroom roof. I say I lead these back streets, but my footsteps hit repeat. New excuses every season, same old pattern, self-defeat. Hood puts me in a hot seat, ask me what I really choose. Freedom from this dusty concrete or the stories I would lose. Cause if I move to quieter blocks, polished tiles and wider doors, will I still hear this heartbeat that once taught me to be more? Yeah, my hood is like a hot pot, everything in one slow stew. Bitter smoke and bitter rage, all the spice that pulls me through from my window or the backseat. I just watch it all repeat. Every heartbreak, every hustle, simmer low on crack concrete. Yeah, my hood is like a hot pot, pour your soul and feel it burn. Gives me warmth and gives me scars. Every corner takes its turn. If I ever really leave here, will the flavor still be true, or will I taste the city's absence like a wound I never knew? Now every night this window frames a different version of my youth. They see screens of smoky net cafes fade into the present truth. The same kid with empty pockets find a mic instead of wings, turning back she's bittersweet into the only crown he brings. If some kid stares from their window feeling trapped like I once did, I hope my voice rises through the city like a small surviving grid.
Dot teller, frosted glass, iron door, night shift on my spine. Bills hum in my pocket while the city draws a line. Shadow in the window, hear my little girl gasp. For a second I'm the monster, living inside that glass. Yeah, we were locked out, hallway breathing, cold paint on my hand. Stairwell watching from above, concrete hungry for my plans. Climbed up slow, leaned in through the window for a pass, and my daughter woke up screaming at the monster in the glass. I froze to half outside my home, half inside my fear. Every non-forgiveness that I buried whispered in my ear. All those nights in AC nets, 3 kids, 1 glowing screen. Smoky shop, a crown fortress when the world turned to me. First love said, I don't love you, left me broken in that chair. I carried that extremeness like a weight I couldn't tear. Then the backstreet came, Hotpot life, cheap rice, no bliss. Every scar from
being broke turned the fuel I wouldn't fix. From AC Nets to backstreet debts, I dragged those winners through the years. Turned every failed exam and job into a choir made of fears. I was ambitious, so ambitious, chasing exits through the mist, till that scream inside my hallway nailed me to the edge like this. I ran a private courthouse where my memories took the stand, judge and jury in one body, swinging hammers with one hand. Now forgiveness wrote the sentence, stamped my chest and called it law, till that night the monster trembled, saw a different verdict draw. My past was in a life sentence, it was straining for this business. I was drowning in unforgiveness, now I'm breathing, there's forgiveness. That frosted glass made me the monster, and my daughter's only witness. But that same frame turned my reflection into living proof of this, yeah. You see a cheap apartment and you call it simple sickness. I see sacred ground where every bruise converted into richness. I was judge, jury, executioner, my own heart, stubborn witness. Now the docket's cleared and I'm forgiveness, every page replaced by forgiveness. Backstreet still my kingdom, chip concrete need my feet. Prestigious towers on my phone, but this lane taught me to speak. Turned a second-hand mic into something near prestigious. From a road to city mocks, but my hunger's prodigious. They call me over-ambitious for outrunning all this thickness. But if pain became my language, then my accent is forgiveness. So men on plastic thrones, reach past storms, have superstitious. That kids still wear the same room cycles, quiet but vicious. I used to worship self-hate like a distant, cold religious. Thought the holiest commandment was stay small, stay less, stay timid. Now I talk to that broke teenager like a long-forgotten witness. Tell him every raging drop, I'll stitch the roadmap for this business. Same iron door, same leaking roof, same hallway drawing near. But the man who turns the handle doesn't drag the same old fear. My hood's a crooked halo, backstreet crown on all my stress. Leaving early might have saved me, but it won't have saved my chest. So if you hear these bars at some window feeling trapped, know this microphone's a ladder built from nice, I almost cracked. I'm not running from the backstreet, I'm rewriting its address. Now the map inside my ribs just spells one word, forgive, not less. I lived half outside my life for years, one foot in regret, one foot in the rain. Tonight I stared into the mirror and called myself to the stand. Not as a priest, not as a judge, just as a tired man talking to a scared kid. And I said, I forgive you for not knowing better when nobody showed you better. My past isn't defined, it designed me, that's a shit. Every stumble drew the blueprint for the man that now exists. From AC Nets to backstreet sweats, I turned the trauma into gifts. Now forgiveness is the key, makes us heavy the iron door. I was choking on unforgiveness, now I surface as forgiveness. Let my daughter see a father, not a blur inside the thickness. I'm just showing you my door is built in concrete, smoke and stress. You can name your shadow witness, or forgive it and find rest. God tell her, same window, same cities, heavy breath on my chest. Bills on the table, cheap mic on the desk. AC ghosts and backstreet noise still live in me. If you came from that too, well, alright. This one's for legacy. I was built in AC Nets, not in an academy. 3 boys, 1 screen, broke laughs over tragedy. First love said I don't love you, burned into my memory. Backstreet, smoking cheap ice, rewired my chemistry. School rang like background noise, the cafe felt like destiny. I skipped finals, chased the night, wore guilt like a felony. Years later at the iron door, my daughter screamed the enemy. My shadow in that frosted glass exposed my self-imity. I've been judging jury over every flaw relentlessly. Called myself a monster, signed a sentence independently. Then forgiveness cracked the frame and shifted my identity. I learned to treat my past as witness, not obscenity. Now the second hand mic comes with all that old intensity. I pour those AC nights in backstreet, that's in the melody. If pain was my apprenticeship, these tracks are my indemnity. Every bar I write tonight is training for my legacy. When the strings rise slow, I feel the hallway breathe with me. City hum under my ribs turns doubt into a remedy. All the ghosts I tried to bury now stand beside me silently. When the drums drop in, they march my story and declare it. Well, alright, I'm not my wounds, I'm what I leave behind. Turn AC Nets and backstreet sweat into a lifeline. When the mirror whispers monster, I redraw the headline. Now some kid at a window hears hope in every line. Well, alright, this broken broken house became my revelry. Iron doors and leaking roofs, singing in the melody. If my past sketched the map, I'll choose where the steps will be. Let the city write my scars, I'll write the legacy. I know a boy somewhere, blue light on his anatomy. Earphones in, heart numb, drowning in calamity. Feels like every failed exam proves permanent deficiency. Thinks his name is just a number lost in bureaucracy. I've been that kid in backstreet rain, begging for clemency, blaming every crack in life on my own incompetency. Till I stood inside that frosty blast and chose some empathy. Spoke soft to the scared child in me instead of cruelty. So if you feel your history is nothing but obscenity, hear this as a quiet oath of crooked solidarity. I'll lay my failures bar by bar with brutal specificity, so you can watch your shattered parts still hold electricity. One day your small apartment might hum with new serenity. Kids asleep, bills do, but your voice carrying integrity. They'll trace their rough fingerprints back through our posterity and see your ordinary life as sacred rough co-weaponry. From Macy's screens to iron doors, the thread was always tugging me. Every dropout, every nightmare, and secretly was nudging me not to be a perfect man, just honest in my testimony, so some stranger in the dark and feel less lonely. Well, alright, raise your past into the light with me. Let the broken in your chest breathe beside my steadily. We were never just statistics in the files or the registry. We were born to flip their verdicts into living legacy. Well, alright, if the city calls you less than quietly, turn that label into fuel, walk forward stubbornly. When the nights get loud and every doubt is heavily, play this back and hear a man at peace with his history. I die teller. Same window, same city, but a different energy. I'm just opening my own door and leaving it lit. You'll decide what kind of story walks through yours.
Yeah, hey, I tell her at the window again. Same city, same bills, but the frame got big. From Macy nets to backstreet debts to this one small life tied to a 40,000-year river. I used to stare at this glass and see a kid split in two. Now I see it died on the timeline bigger than anything I ever did. My childhood lagged on one screen in the smoky net cafe. 3 boys, 1 dream, no clue what the past was trying to say. Back then it was heartbreaks, game time and borrowed bikes. Now I trace those alleys back through centuries of different fights. My block is more than concrete, it's compressed, headed in disguise. Carried in how my mother stretched rice and hope, no compromise. I thought my scars were random, just bad luck repetitive, till I saw my family struggle. It's part of a national narrative. Farmers in my parentage turn rice fields into quiet battlegrounds. Now I flip that hunger into verses, turning pain into surround sound. The hood taught fellowship before any anthem or membership, holding each other up when the floor turned to water under our grip. Those nights I call myself monster in the mirror with my private reckoning, but history whispered your one note in a longer undertaking. This is real love, not a slogan, not a trend. It's carrying 4,000 years in a second-hand pen. From Macy nets to rooftops shaking in the wind. I'm just a street representative catching a second wind. This is real love, from the bloodline to the lane. From bamboo stakes in the river to kids rapping in the rain. If the world misreads our struggle as just another negative, I'll stand at this window and speak our heritage into the narrative. I used to reminisce only on pixelated teenage scenes. Now I see answers to standing in the static between my dreams. Every test I ditched, every job I watched slipping from my fist was training me to read the margins where my people still exist. The iron door where my daughter screamed enemy in fear became the gate where I met my past and finally drew it near. Forgiveness turned my hallway from a prison into passage. So I can walk the city not in shame but with heritage as baggage. I'm not here for perfect portraits or decorative images. I'm here to name the dead ends and surviving lineages. My love for this place is not blind, it's deep to play it. I'll praise what's brave and question what's crooked and exploitative. It's an imperative, teach the kids that real love isn't just repetitive praise. It's staying when the sirens howl and still drafting braver ways. I'm no saint, no scholar, I'm the block's tired representative, dragging stories from the shadows into something commemorative. Every cousin, neighbor, stranger feels like some kind of relative. When you know the same storm carved all of us from the same sediment. So when I rap about my failures, don't call it ego or sentiment. It's just one small testimony in a long unfinished testament. If my life is only one bar in a generational song, let it be the line that tells the scared ones they were never wrong. Let it say, you're not a glitch, you're a page in a living manuscript, signed in sweat and tears, sealed in unbroken fellowship. Real love, not a slogan, not a trend. It's carrying 4,000 years in a second-hand pen. From Macy nets to rooftops shaking in the wind. I'm just a street representative catching a second wind. This this is real love. From the bloodline to the lane, from bamboo stakes in the river to kids rapping in the rain. If the world misreads our struggle, it's just another negative. I'll stand at this window and speak our heritage into the narrative. So if you're at your own window, feeling small behind the glass, know your heartbeat's part of someone else's future past. I'm just a dot teller, leaving my door cracked for whoever needs to step in. One man, one mic, one heritage, breathing out a second wind.